0206 Stephen David. Guards provided by Batch A Corps members 2019. Guards present, ready for your inspection, Your Excellency. National salute! Salute! May I have your permission to dismiss the guards into the gas room, Your Excellency?
Permission granted.
Sentry, stop first! Remain the guards into the gas room. Dismiss!
His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Bayelsa State, Right Honorable Seriake Dickson, the Chief Judge of Bayelsa State, represented by Honorable Justice Hai Eraduri, the SSG, so Chairman NYSC State Governing Board, Barrister Kemela Okara, top government functionaries, Chairman Kolokuma Opokuma Local Government Area, heads of security and paramilitary organizations, respected traditional rulers, invited guests, gentlemen of the press, 2019 Batch A Corps members. Good morning, everyone. I most heartily welcome you all to the swearing-in ceremony of the 2019 Batch A Corps members here at the temporary orientation camp in Kayama Grammar School, Kolokuma Opokuma Local Government Area of Bayelsa State. This is the first orientation exercise we are holding this year. We therefore thank the Almighty God for the grace to witness today's ceremony, and particularly for granting us all journey mercies, both camp officials and corps members to this camp. We are assured that His mercies and grace will continue to dwell with us throughout this orientation exercise. May I use this opportunity to thank our special guest of honor, His Excellency, Honorable Seriake Dickson, the Executive Governor of Bayelsa State, the Talk and Do Governor, for his presence at this special occasion. Your Excellency, sir, we appreciate your financial support in all camp activities, particularly as it concerns this batch. We also appreciate you for your fatherly love for corps members serving in the state. Having reviewed their monthly stipends from 3,000 to 6,000, from 4,000 to 8,000, and from 5,000 naira to 10,000 naira, as well as transport allowance back home for all serving corps members in Bayelsa State. It's charming to note that this is the only state that has never failed in bidding farewell to passing out corps members in every batch in a very big way. Your Excellency, I wish to report that the registration of this unique set of corps members began on Wednesday, 27th of March 2019, but formal swearing in was slated for today. We have so far registered 1,600 corps members, made up of 850 males and 750 females. However, registration is still ongoing. The corps members are doing well and gradually settling down to their new environments. To my dear prospective corps members, I once again welcome you into the NYSC family. The orientation course, which you are currently undergoing now, is the foundation of the NYSC program. As a foundational program, the orientation course has been carefully put together to prepare and equip you with necessary skills for optimum performance during the 1-year national service. Some of the trainings in the course content include drills, physical training, leadership training, lectures on your immediate environment, and topics of national importance, as well as a week-long skill acquisition and entrepreneurship program. These activities, even though they are physically and mentally tasking, are for your own good. I therefore urge you to put in your best to ensure a successful orientation exercise. I also commend the State Chief Judge, the Secretary to the State Government, the Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on NYSC matters, and all our invited guests for honoring our invitation. This is another service year. We believe that our robust and strong partnership with the Bayelsa State Government and other relevant stakeholders in the state will lead to the realization of all our intended goals for the service corps, the corps members, government, and the good people of Bayelsa State. Thank you all, and God bless us all.
Let's do better than that. All right, thank you.
Just to ensure and to let everybody know, under the sun or in the rain, prepare to serve the nation. They will not be discouraged. Marching like Nigerians, as Nigerians, not divided by tribe or tongue or religion or military, and the baby of the military.
2019 batch 8 corps members. Come up. 1,600 on parade. Ready for swearing ceremony. Sir.
The Chief Judge may wish to take over from here, sir.
I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend our unity, and uphold our honor and glory. So help me God. In pursuance of our aspiration to build a united, peaceful, prosperous, hate-free, egalitarian society, and a great nation. And our motto, service and humility. I, state your names, member of the National Youth Service Corps, 2019 batch A, hereby pledge to follow at all times the leadership of those in authority, irrespective of their social and educational background, and in particular, I shall, at all times and in all places, think, act, regard myself, and speak first as a Nigerian before anything else. Be proud of the fatherland, appreciate and cherish the culture, the tradition, art, geography, economy, and the resources of Nigeria. Regard fellow Nigerians as my brothers and sisters, and myself as my brother's keeper. Have a healthy attitude to work and play. I shall not only be ready to work in any part of the country to which I am deployed, but also genuinely identify myself with the problems and aspirations of the people of the areas in which I work, tackle difficulties and challenges in a disciplined and self-reliant manner, constitutionally pursuing grievances and properly challenging such for redress. See myself always as a leader who must give effective leadership by my transparent, honest, and selfless service. Detest and shun bribery and all forms of corruption and nepotism. Be courteous and polite to all and sundry. Be obedient without being slavish. Always remember the motto and strive continuously to live up to the ideals of the National Youth Service Corps during and after my service here. So help me God. Put down your right hand.
And of course, I appreciate the State Coordinator, NYSC Bayelsa State, and Assistant Directors of the Service Corps, and the camp commandants, and the camp director are working around the clock to ensure the camp is successful. Camp Director, God bless you, ma'am. Camp Commandant, God bless you, sir. Very special thanks to the State Coordinator, NYSC Bayelsa State, Mrs. Loto Boladel Omolayo. God bless you too. The representative of number 1 platoon. Congratulations. Number 1. You see the special way that the corps members are handing over the flag to their next partner before moving on? It's a clear lesson of smooth transition in government and for power, in peace, and for the overall development of the country. The representative of number 2 platoon signing in on behalf of the number 2 platoon, and the number 2 platoon be ready to make some noise after the signing. This is the opportunity we have to make some noise on the parade, to show your joy and excitement, and more so, that His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Bayelsa State is.
Well, stay one please now. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much. Let me recognize the officials of the government of Bayelsa State, the representative of my Lord, the Honorable the Chief Judge, the Chief Whip of the House of Assembly of our state, and other members of the House of Assembly who's here. Let me recognize the members of the State Executive Council, top government functionaries here, the State Coordinator, NYSC, military and service commanders, Your Royal Majesty, and other highnesses here present. For today, let me recognize especially the most important Nigerians who are in this arena, and that is the Batch A 2019 corps members. Gentlemen and ladies of the press, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen. First of all, on behalf of the government and the good people of this great and wonderful state, Bayelsa State, the glory of all lands, the Jerusalem of the John Nation, I would like to welcome all of you, our dear core members from across the length and breadth of our great nation, to Bayelsa State. You are all welcome indeed. I would like also to congratulate you on your successful completion of studies in various universities, graduating as you have done in various courses. Congratulate your parents, congratulate your benefactors, wherever and whoever they may be. I would like to also congratulate the coordinator, the camp commandant, and all those who have helped to keep this program going. I receive you all today happily because we know that you are actually our nation's most treasured possession. You are the greatest assets, the most important resource that this nation or any other nation can never have. The people, the investments our country has made, the investments your parents and guardians and you yourselves have made, led you thus far. And you are now reporting for national duty, national assignment in the great state of Bayelsa. So I welcome you all. Bayelsa, as you all know, is a state that is fast making progress. A young state, no doubt, but a state that has a stable leadership. A state that has a focused leadership. A state that has made tremendous progress. A state that continues to invest in the right areas. You are welcome to our state that is at peace, essentially, with itself. A state that also wants to be at peace also with the rest of the country and the rest of the world. And it is to that state of peace, to that state that is hospitable and warm, that I have the honor today of receiving you all and welcoming all of you. I have a feeling that you are all going to enjoy your stay in the great state of Bayelsa. I know that in no distant time, at the conclusion of your orientation exercise, you will be posted to the various communities across the length and breadth of this great state. And you will interact with all our people, those living in the urban areas, as well as those in the hinterland. And when you begin to interact with them, you will agree with me. We are indeed the nation's most generous state and the nation's warmest people. I urge you all to enjoy to the fullest your stay in our great state. I tell all good people who come to our state that they are first of all Bayelsans. So if there is anyone out there, and I believe you are all good people, if there are any good people here, which I believe you are all, by the way, then you have every right to consider yourself a Bayelsan. So all of you are Bayelsans. And so I want to welcome you all home because you are good people. In the course of your interactions with our people, in the course of the great work of national development and service that you'll be involved in the next 1 year or so, I enjoin you all to do your best, try your best to support our people, to serve our people, to serve our nation. And by so doing, I believe you will also be serving God. in whatever faith you believe in. I believe in the philosophy of my government, which underlies my public service, is that he who serveth man well, serveth God well thereby. And that's what I commend to you all. I want to use this opportunity to commiserate with the NYSC family, commiserate with families that have lost loved ones, commiserate over the death, unfortunate and avoidable death in some circumstances that are not pleasant. And at this point, I would like all of us here, to stand up as I call all of you to observe a minute of silence in honor of those who unfortunately passed, whatever circumstance, while in the course of performing national service in our state. May their souls continue to rest in perfect peace in Jesus' name. As I welcome you all, I assure you of the support and of the encouragement of the government of Bayelsa State, and I've directed, as I always do, all departments and agencies and ministries to give all necessary support to all our corps members who will be serving with them. I want to also use this opportunity to call on the private sector, those who will be recipients of the services and contributions of our corps members, to do their utmost to make them safe, make them comfortable. I have announced a series of measures and programs aimed at supporting your welfare and your well-being while in service. Number one is about safety. As you all know, our state is essentially a littoral state. In this state, you have water, and yet plenty water to drink. So as you crisscross the rivers and creeks and rivulets that dot our state, I urge you all to be safe. I have given directives, and we have since made available traveling gear, swimming gears, life jackets. And if Madam Coordinator tells me she needs more, I shall waste no time in providing yet more. Every corps member, especially those of you who are new to our environment, and those who have not acquired the essential skill of knowing how to survive in water. We are Ijaw people. We compete with fish in the sea. We compete with fish in the sea. And no qualms. But we can't say so for a number of you. And if you know you are one of those, then know that when you go to water and you see the waters and the creeks and the oceans, don't be scared. But note that if you don't have a life jacket with you, it could be very dangerous. Very dangerous. And I believe that you will heed that advice and be safe for us in this state, be safe for your families, and be safe for our country. I want to also call on you all in the course of your service in our state to stay away from crime and criminality. and to report same and forthwith whenever you notice anything going around in your immediate environment, and report to the appropriate agencies. For that purpose, I have directed my security team to introduce special lines made available to your state coordinator, who I believe will also promptly make same available to you all. They are actually toll-free numbers paid for by the government of Bayelsa State. And when you receive those numbers, please take it seriously. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever circumstance you find yourself in, that you need to make a report, you need to tell people what is going on. We have set up in our situation room a 24-hour capacity to receive and record such calls. It may just be to say you're okay. It may just be to say someone came around that you don't quite know what's going on. And I don't believe that any one of you is a member of any cult, secret cult group. I don't believe there's any here. They normally don't get posted to our state. But if there is any here, then you've got to be very careful about your activities, because there is a government and a system that is in place. And I urge you to be careful with your activities, at least while you are here. Not only for your own safety, but also for the safety of your friends and people, your colleagues that may be with you, that may very well be innocent victims. Now, a few weeks ago, I had given directives that your allowances be doubled. And thank you. I expected that, because I know all members don't play with Alawi. And we also don't play with your welfare and well-being. And you have a coordinator who, with a team, are also very serious with your well-being and welfare. It seems to me that you are going to be the first set of corps members that will benefit from that allocation. Madam Corps member, Madam Corps coordinator, the allowances that were announced, special allowances for the good youth corps, for only the good youth corps. And I'm happy that all of them here are good. That payment will start from the month of April. So they're going to be the first to start. Now, I also gave directives that funds be made available so that you, the corps members, because you have a lot of skills here, all of you who are here. That's why I say you are the most important resource of our country. Those of you who are builders, who have skills in construction, I've said that we'll make some money available, and this afternoon I'll be presenting a check, in fact a bank draft of 50 million to the corps coordinator. Madam Coordinator, I wanted to make the presentation here, but the banks delayed us a little bit. So you and the officials will accompany me to my office today, not tomorrow, today. That 50 million is for direct labor. The corps members themselves are going to build a corps secretariat. All of you will do it yourselves. Today, I shall hand over the draft to you this afternoon. Having said that, I want to round off by welcoming you all. And I believe you have every reason to count yourself lucky coming to the greatest state in Nigeria, the great state of Bayelsa. As I tell young people when I encounter them in our state, I want to advise that you enjoy your stay and you make the most of it. I always advise people when they come here, if they are good people, I urge them to invest in this state. Take advantage of the endless potentials that my government has created in this state. And you know, we're not just talking of economic investments alone. There are also human investments. Investments in human interaction. Some investments, as you know, bring dividends in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years. There are some human investments that bring dividends in 9 months. I don't think they are getting what I'm saying.
They are not getting it.
But what I'm saying is that when you come by good people, hold them fast in this state. And even at the end of your national service in this state, stay back here with us in Bayelsa. But if you have cause to go back, then always remember Bayelsa. Remember your times in Bayelsa and be a part of the Bayelsa story. So on that note, that I once again receive you all warmly and welcome you all to your service, our nation and our people and our state. Congratulations once again, and may the good Lord guide and bless and protect you all. Bless our great state of Bayelsa and bless our country, Nigeria. Thank you very much and God bless you all. It's on this note that I declare this orientation open to the glory of God and to the service of our country. Thank you and God bless you all. Permission granted. Today is 28.
29.
Deployed to Bayelsa State. That is in addition to the proposed construction of a befitting secretariat for the Youth Service Corps in Bayelsa State. We know you to be an infrastructurally, driven governor. And at this point, what necessitates this wonderful package for the NYSC?
Well, first of all, I'm here to encourage the state coordinator and the NYSC family, and in particular the corps members who have just reported to begin their orientation and eventually their service to our state and to our people and our country. We as a government are very serious about issues of their well-being, their safety and welfare. And that's why we rolled this out. And as you know, our government is known for saying things and doing them. So they are going to see a number of these things in no distant time. We urge them to be careful, to do their best, enjoy their stay in Bayelsa, and support our communities and our people, and serve them to the best of their abilities, whatever they may be. We shall spare no effort and no resource in supporting the NYSC, because NYSC is a force for good, for national development. The skills that they have brought to our state, which will be deployed in service of our people, our family. And our government continues to value their services and their contributions, and will also support them at all times. Thank you.